I've been with Orange County Correctional a total of 15 years now. The fifth floor is a mental health housing unit that houses 42 inmates. They house individual cells, single man cells. We have one restraint bed, which is called a 5-point restraint, and we also have a restraint chair, and they both are called 5-point restraints. What I mean by 5-point restraint is both ankles, both wrists, and their chests are strapped down. They'll be used for inmate protection, their own protection. We have inmates that are suicidal. We strap them down to keep them from hurting themselves. The behaviors that I experienced on the fifth floor, we have hallucination, you have alcohol withdrawal, you have inmates that's coming off drug withdrawals. I experienced manic depression. I experienced all kinds of bipolar, schizophrenia, and those types of mental illness. Every day is a new beginning. Every day we go from day to day. What happened yesterday is not necessarily going to be the same way today. I can go in the morning, and the first thing I do, I have to do a physical head count. First I go in, I talk to him, and he be fine. Hey, Officer Dawkins, how you doing? How was last night? And carry on the conversation. An hour or two later, when I'm going back through to do a rounds, I try to talk to the same inmate, and for some reason, he's totally 100% different. He want to fight. He want me to roll the door so he can get at me, and that's some of the things we deal with on a daily basis. We don't want to use force with force. Okay, so what I want to do, 9 times out of 10, they're pretty hyper. So my first thing I need to do is to calm them down, talk to them in a low manner. For instance, if I first approach them and they're screaming real loud or trying to argue with me, I say, hold on a minute, I can't talk. Or we both can't talk while you're screaming out. If you calm down, then we'll talk. Now I'm saying once they're calmed down, they'll think about it. Oh, you're right, why am I hollering, why am I screaming? And that's the way we deal with situations. We try not to fight force with force. I've been assaulted several times by inmates, and my last incident was this past May. I was assaulted by an inmate where I had to actually go out to central care because they thought I had a orbital fracture over my eye. I don't tell them that they don't see things that they tell me to see because I don't know what they see. What I do is, and I don't lie to them, right? And I don't feed into it. What I do is say, okay, for an example, an inmate got arrested. He was going through alcohol withdrawal. He got arrested for driving while under the influence. Before the night ended, he asked me for the keys to his car. I knew I couldn't give them to him, so what I told him, I said, you know where you're at? He said, yeah, I'm in jail. I said, you know, why are you in jail? He said, yeah, for driving drunk. I said, well, let me ask you a question. Do you think I should give you your keys, or why don't we wait until you sober up? Once you sober up, then we'll go to the judge and let the judge decide on whether or not you need your key. But right now, if I give you your keys, you may go out there and hurt someone or hurt yourself. So I won't give you your key. He'll be like, you know what? You're right. So I'm going to lay down and go to sleep. So that's the way I deal with that situation. What I want people to understand is that in Orange County Corrections, people need to be aware of mental illness. They need to be aware that Orange County Corrections is doing everything possible, and our intention is to make sure that these inmates with mental illness get the help and the medication that they need.
Orlando sitting on newspaper, check it out, yeah, do us the favor, promise that you will love it later, I promise, we got Central Florida flavor.